seen you all many, many years, and I admire the choreographies that you presented us today. They were great. So my question is that how much can you yourself influence the choreographies when you build them up with the coaches, and how much ideas you can give yourself, and how the process goes, and how long does it take actually from the first point to the point that you skate through the program for the first time?
I think that's Marina's one of her strengths is she develops each program differently, and she develops a 2-year strength as a skater. So I can only speak for Tessa and I, but for me it's very interesting as our career, as we mature and we go further in our career, it's watching Marina and Tessa work together, and they really kind of create ideas together. And Marina will say the craziest stuff, and somehow Tessa will make sense of it and go out and create just magic. So it's kind of neat for me. Sometimes I have some input, but not really. But I guess that's what I'm trying to say is as we get further in our career, it's kind of a collaboration. And our coaches trust us more and more, and they trust our taste and what we want to do. At the end of the day, it's us out there, so we want to have as much input as we can. If we're not comfortable, they can usually tell. It takes us about 2 or 3 days to make a program.
Yeah, it's always changing. It will be changing the steps right up until Worlds, I'm sure. But as far as the layout of the program and the initial choreography process, it probably takes a couple of months. I think for ice dance it's much more intricate, but like Scott said, we're taking a lot more responsibility as we get older in what we put out there, and we want to be proud of our product, and I think so far, so good.
Yeah, I just wanted to hear something about the classical Chopin. I liked it very much. So it was difficult. It's difficult to skate.
Well, that's not really how we want it to progress. I mean, obviously the steps are difficult, and us being a new team, we're still getting used to each other. But I would say this program has a very light, kind of carefree feeling, and we want to present that during skating. And so it helps when we feel it. You guys can feel it.
And you feel comfortable together, it looks like that.
Yes. Yeah, for such a short time, yeah, we're still getting used to each other, but so far it's going really well.
Yeah, you make Salesforce couples. Could you explain how you picked that music? Why you picked that music that you're using this season?
Right after Worlds, Maya and I were really eager to get back to work. Like I said earlier, we were so happy with our results, but we sat down with Marina and Igor, and every year music selection process is a pretty strenuous one, because we're going to be training and performing this music for an entire year. We want to be happy with our selection, and we really want to connect with it. And so we listened to a lot of music, and then Marina brought in some Glenn Miller pieces, and we really connected with the swing piece, and all of the pieces that are in our program we really liked a lot. When Marina put it on for the first time, the Chattanooga Choo Choo piece, the choreography just kind of flowed from her. She knew exactly what she wanted to do, and we loved what she was showing us. I think this year, in comparison to other years, it was a little bit more difficult because we do want to continue to grow, and so in terms of the choreography, at least, we really pushed ourselves, and Marina and Igor pushed us in coming up with more intricate transitions and more difficult choreography. But we're very happy with how the program is right now.
Our selection is one that I brought the idea to Scott and Igor Marina several years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and it's one of my favorite movies, Funny Face, just because I'm a huge Audrey Hepburn fan. So I've been trying to find for years just any chance to skate as Audrey Hepburn, and I finally got it. So it just, the timing wasn't right a few years ago when this idea came about, and this season just seemed right. I think Marina kind of put it back on the table, and we all listened, and there were so many pieces of music in the film that it was hard to narrow it down, but I think it's showy, it's almost has a Broadway feel to it, and it's really different for us. We've never really gotten the chance to embody characters right from a film so directly, and we've really gotten into the Fred and Audrey characters, and It's been a lot of fun.
Well, for us, when we got together, and it was kind of late, and we felt the need to begin choreography as soon as possible. So we were frantically listening to lots of music, and Marina actually had the idea. She remembered hearing this Chopin piece in Four Continents like many years ago, and she told Igor, like, go find that piece. I remember they had some interaction with each other when they were at Four Continents. I don't remember what year it was.
I think it's in Colorado.
It was in Colorado Springs, but so Igor didn't think that he had the piece on his hard drive.
He knew he had a CD somewhere.
But we both, so he went home, and then we both got text messages really late at night and said, I found it. Meaning that he found it. And so he was really excited, Marina was really excited about the piece, and we heard it, we fell in love with it. And the more that we heard it, the more we fell in love with it. And the choreography, it just came together kind of, I don't even know how it came together, because everything's been coming together so quickly for us. But we really love the free dance a lot, and we're really happy Marina remembered that piece from Four Continents so long ago.
More questions? Tanya? You know I have some special questions. Okay, are we ready to finish this press conference? There are some interviews for Scott and Tessa, please. Yes? Thank you all.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.